When you are hopelessly in love and in a relationship with that same woman, there is no better feeling for most men than experiencing an overwhelming sense of happiness just by having her close. Cherishing every moment together as if time stood still, delighting in her contagious laughter and captivating presence, there's nothing quite like it. But what if there are signs that your feelings are not reciprocated? If your intuition whispers that something is wrong, that perhaps she isn't as invested in this relationship as you are. If this sounds familiar, pay close attention, because in this video, you'll learn about 13 things a woman does when she is being unfaithful. Point 1. A clear sign is when she avoids intimacy with you, both physically and emotionally. You might notice her reluctance to share her hopes, dreams, or even to engage in intimate relations with you. Women who are being unfaithful often struggle to balance their commitments. The guilt from their deception can overwhelm them, preventing them from openly expressing affection and intimacy. If it has been a considerable amount of time since you shared intimate moments, it's best to be alert to possible infidelity. Point 2. If you notice a strange perfume or scent that is unusual for her, it could be a red flag. Generally, men have a less developed sense of smell compared to women. However, if you suspect your partner's fidelity, don't make hasty decisions. Observe these signs closely. A scent is a hard clue to hide as it lingers on clothing. Even if an unfaithful woman is careful, she might leave traces on her clothes. Do this discreetly without raising suspicions, otherwise you might come across as paranoid. Only take this action if you have solid reasons to suspect infidelity, otherwise it would be absurd. Point 3. If she gives silly excuses for her absences, that's a clear sign. These excuses are common and easy to detect without raising suspicion. If your woman frequently claims she has to work late or calls a couple of times a week while supposedly at work, and if she repeatedly says she'll be late from work, it's time to take action. When she arrives late, ask how her day was, interact, but maintain your suspicion. If you notice defensiveness when confronting her, that's an additional sign. However, if you call her workplace, they might inform her of your calls. One strategy is to ask about her absence later, giving her a chance to provide excuses. If you suspect infidelity, confront her with evidence, because unfaithful women can justify any situation, even blaming you for what happened. Distrust often requires more evidence to be irrefutable. Point 4. An unfaithful woman is often noticeably busier than before. Does it seem like your partner no longer has as much time for you as she used to? Are unexpected calls from friends or appointments popping up that she didn't mention beforehand? That's not a good sign. If you're not a new couple and have established routines and lifestyles together, any sudden change is cause for concern. If she spends more time away from home than usual, it could indicate she's hiding something. It's important to pay attention to these sudden changes in behavior, as they may suggest she's spending quality time with someone else. Point 5. Unfaithful women tend to avoid discussing the relationship. When two people are committed and serious about their bond, it's natural to want to talk about how they feel and what they expect for the future together. If she's genuinely interested in the future of your relationship, she won't hesitate to express her concerns or needs for improvement. However, if she avoids talking about the relationship altogether, it may indicate that she no longer cares about maintaining it. It's essential to address this lack of communication and understand the reasons behind it. But don't dismiss the possibility of infidelity. This is something that doesn't go back, no matter how much forgiveness is asked for. Point 6. She is always protective of her mobile phone. She secures it with a password and dislikes when you check it. Even without experiencing extreme jealousy leading to confrontation, it's common to hear phrases like, "It's my phone because I'm tired of distrust and jealousy." Excessive privacy regarding her phone and social media suggests concealment or fear of being discovered. This behavior is concerning as it may indicate flirting or even an extramarital affair. It's crucial to pay attention to these signals, since insecurity in the relationship can lead to seeking external attention. There's nothing more private than one's own body. If you know hers inside out already, she shouldn't worry about you looking at her phone. Point 7. When a woman is unfaithful, she inevitably becomes secretive. If suddenly your partner starts acting mysteriously, that's a clear warning sign. After spending time together and getting to know each other well, you should notice changes in her behavior. The reserve accompanied by emotional distance can be the first hint that something is wrong. Sudden, strange behaviors like staying out late, talking on the phone in another room, or spending more money without explanation are worrying signs. If she doesn't include you in her expenses, it's even more unsettling. These changes could indicate that she's hiding something from you because she's worried about making a mistake that reveals her infidelity. Point 8. When suspicions pile up, it's common to find clues on your partner's social media and phone. If you're filled with doubts and check her Facebook often enough, you'll likely find hints of flirting. Even if she's protective of her privacy, sometimes details slip through the cracks. By checking her email or Facebook, you might come across suspicious conversations with unknown individuals. These secrets can reveal much about her behavior. If you notice promiscuous behavior or blatant flirting online, it's a clear sign that infidelity could happen in the future. Don't settle for reassuring responses like, "Nothing will happen," as the situation may be more complicated than it seems. Point 9. She might be experiencing what could be a midlife crisis, especially noticeable if your woman is at that stage in life. If suddenly she starts behaving like she's 10 or 20 years younger, that's concerning. People who are satisfied with themselves and their relationships rarely go through midlife crises. They don't suddenly change their appearance to look younger. If your partner exhibits this kind of behavior, she's likely thinking about cheating or already doing so. Point 10. This point is exclusive. An unfaithful woman always hides while chatting or talking on the phone. Why would she hide so much? To talk about trivial matters? Of course not. If she hides or acts cautiously while on the phone or texting frequently, it's because she's concealing something significant. If this becomes habitual behavior rather than occasional privacy-seeking actions, it's evident something else is going on. It's normal to want privacy. However, if she's constantly hiding while chatting or talking on the phone, she's probably hiding something important like a new affair. Point 11. Every unfaithful woman becomes extremely defensive when confronted about your doubts. If you've had these doubts for some time now, it's natural to confront your partner eventually. If she's not cheating but has work issues, for example, she will sit down with you and discuss rationally what's happening while providing valid reasons for any strange behavior you've noticed. However, if she's cheating on you, she'll become defensive immediately, attacking you for having such absurd thoughts. She will never provide solid arguments, probably because she doesn't have any. This type of defensive reaction is a clear sign of an unfaithful woman. Point 12. You simply find yourself at a point where something feels off. When it comes to infidelity, many people will tell you to listen to your instincts. But what exactly does instinct mean? Psychologists argue that what people call instinct is an involuntary process involving subconsciously noticing subtle changes in other people's behaviors and drawing conclusions from them. So if you have that feeling, it may not be just sixth sense, rather parts of your subconscious mind are urging you to pay attention to something that hasn't yet reached your conscious awareness. You should consider this and check whether there's really something there, or if it's just your mind overthinking reality too much. Listening to your instincts can be crucial in detecting possible signs of infidelity from a woman and addressing them appropriately within your relationship. Point 13. There comes a point where you might notice your girl appearing more animated or happy than usual. If suddenly, even though things between you are somewhat off, you perceive that she seems happier than before, that's strange. Why would she be more vibrant if things between you aren't going well? This may clash with the idea that she seems disconnected entirely, but could indicate new emotions with someone else. If she appears very well with another person and seems caught up in strong feelings despite things cooling off between the two of you, you'll notice that she seems lost in a cloud of happiness. This can be disconcerting and may require deep reflection on the state of your relationship. Don't let yourself be taken for granted. Thank you for watching the video until the end. I hope you've enjoyed this video and above all, it helps. If so, support us by subscribing to our channel, give us a like, and leave us any experiences in the comments. See you in the next video.